In October 1976, British rock band Status Quo embarked on the recording of their first official live album, made over 3 nights at the Glasgow Apollo. Status Quo Live would go on to become an absolute legend within the Quo universe, and very well respected outside of it. Now, decades later, we're about to get another blast of the Frantic Four at the height of their powers shortly after the Blue For You album. Because for this year's Record Store Day, which is this incredible thing that supports independent record stores, they have many bands who release kind of limited edition numbers of things, and basically you go and queue up at your record store, sometimes overnight, to go in the morning and get this limited edition pressing. It's a thing which has been going on for many years. And now the first night of those 3 nights recorded at the Glasgow Apollo is about to be released in its entirety in a double album. This is very exciting because, much of it, I think, was used for that original album. But there will be bits that we haven't heard before. The set list was the same over 3 nights. And this album has been newly mixed and remastered from the original tapes by Andy Gamble of AVP Media, whose name you will recognise from many a Quo release. As I said previously, this is incredibly exciting because Quo material from the 1970s is quite few and far between. There's sort of a show or two around, some of which have not been released. There's like little snatches here and there, the odd TV show, for example, but nothing humongous. And so when something like this comes out, where you feel like you're going to get a new piece of Quo history inserted into the puzzle, it is big news. This is, according to the picture, a double album released on coloured vinyl. And the front cover very much resembles that original live album with the date at the top. And it is worth noting, this is different, because I've seen comments from people saying, but I've had it for decades, how can it be the first time, sort of thing? And it's like, well, this is different because recorded over 3 nights, they compiled obviously the best bits or the bits that worked and then put it out. This is that one night in its entirety, fully remixed and remastered for the first time. There are rumours of a CD release later down the line of all 3 nights, but at this time of recording, which is Monday the 10th of February, I do not have any official confirmation of that. At the moment, the only information we've got is about this Record Store Day release. And the thing about this is, if they sell enough copies of this, they'll have a limited number. If they sell out all the numbers, it tells the record label, it tells the band, it tells everybody involved in it that this is what fans want, or fans want more of just Quo material, of this Quo material, of any Quo material, really. It sends a message. And so hopefully it will sell out its quota. Sometimes I've heard that independent record stores will have leftover stuff afterwards, and they may sell it online or stuff then. So if you can't get there, that might be your chance to grab it. But if you can, I would get yourself down to your local independent record store. I've got about 2 in my local area. So be sure to do that. As far as I know, Record Store Day is a thing that happens pretty much across the world, but make sure beforehand that perhaps pop into there and just make sure that they're stocking it on that day. So tell me, will you be picking up the new Status Quo live from October the 27th, 1976, on the 12th of April. Will you be queuing up outside? What will you be putting in your flask? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you once again for another episode of the Quo-Cast.